Marcus Bennett had been bringing his daughter Lily to the downtown cafe every Saturday morning for 3 years. Now the routine never changed. He would order her favorite hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while he sipped black coffee and helped her with homework. Elena Hartwell noticed them, of course. As CEO of Hartwell Industries, she came to this same cafe for her morning meetings. She had seen Marcus dozens of times over the years with his young daughter, but Elena never once acknowledged them. Not a smile, not a nod, not even eye contact to her. Marcus was just another face in the crowd, someone beneath her notice. She was always too busy with her phone or her business partners to see the gentle way Marcus encouraged his daughter when she struggled with math problems, or how he patiently braided her hair before they left one rainy Saturday. Marcus wasn't there. Elena barely registered his absence. She had her usual corner table reserved for a breakfast meeting with potential investors, but when she glanced up from her presentation, something made her freeze. There was Marcus at a table near the window, but this time he wasn't alone with his daughter. He sat across from a woman Elena recognized immediately, Victoria Chen, her top competitor, the founder of Chen Technologies. They were laughing together. Lily sat between them, coloring happily, while Marcus and Victoria talked with an ease that suggested this wasn't their first meeting. Elena felt something unfamiliar twist in her chest. She watched as Victoria reached across the table to help Lily with her drawing. Watched as Marcus smiled at Victoria with genuine warmth, that same warmth Elena had never bothered to earn. Later that week, Elena learned that Victoria had just signed Marcus as her new director of innovation. The single dad she had ignored for 3 years turned out to be a brilliant software architect who had been freelancing while raising his daughter alone. He had been looking for the right company to join full-time. The right leader to believe in Victoria had taken the time to notice him, to see past the tired single father to the talented professional underneath. She had struck up a conversation. One Saturday morning, asked about his work, listened to his ideas. Within a month she had made him an offer. He couldn't refuse flexible hours, remote work options, a salary that would secure his daughter's future, but more than that, she had offered him respect, something Elena had never even considered giving. 6 months later, Elena sat in a board meeting as her company lost its third major contract to Chen Technologies. Marcus Bennett's innovations were revolutionizing the industry. His name appeared in every tech journal, but what haunted Elena wasn't the business loss. It was the memory of all those Saturday mornings, all those opportunities to simply be kind, to acknowledge another human being. She had been so focused on staying at the top that she had forgotten what really mattered: the people around her, the connections that make life meaningful. One evening, Elena found herself back at the cafe. She didn't have a meeting scheduled. She just needed to think. Marcus was there this time, with both Lily and Victoria, who seemed to have become a fixture in their lives. Elena watched them for a moment. Then she did something she should have done years ago. She walked over to their table. "Excuse me," she said quietly, her voice lacking its usual commanding tone. Marcus looked up, surprised. "I'm Elena Hartwell," she continued. "I've seen you here many Saturday mornings over the years with your daughter, and I wanted to say I'm sorry. I never took the time to introduce myself, to acknowledge you." Marcus studied her for a moment. Then he nodded slowly. "Thank you for saying that," he replied. "It takes courage to admit our mistakes." Elena felt her throat tighten. "Congratulations on your success," she said. "Victoria made the right choice. You both did." As Elena walked away, she understood something that all her business degrees had never taught her: success isn't just about who you know or what you achieve. It's about who you see, who you value, and how you treat people when there's nothing obvious to gain. She had learned her lesson too late with Marcus, but perhaps not too late to change that night. Elena made a decision. She started noticing the people around her: the barista, who always remembered her order; the janitor who kept her building spotless; the assistant who stayed late without complaint. She learned their names, asked about their lives, really listened to their answers. And slowly, very slowly, Elena began to understand what she had been missing all along. The greatest wealth isn't measured in quarterly earnings. It's measured in human connection, in kindness given freely, in people seen and valued for who they are. Marcus had been right there all along, a brilliant mind, a devoted father, a good man, and she had been too blind to see him until it was too late. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below about a time when you learned the value of truly seeing the people around you. Your story might inspire someone else today.